Hello guys, Will here. We are talking about Yuki, the new character, and in this video I'm gonna let you know everything you need to know about this new character. First thing they did in this live was showing some of the cards you can use on Yuki, but don't worry, I have much more information, and we're just gonna have a quick look to all these cards and Ego Skill as well. Ego Skill deals 300% damage while enemies and move all attack cards in hand to the top of the draw pile, plus 50% damage per card moved. So what this means, the more damage cards, more attack cards you have in your hand, more damage you will do. So probably will be a good plan to get rid of these shields and stuff that you don't really need because you want to increase your damage. And this will work probably with another character attack cards, so it's a way to increase the Ego Skill damage. From the cards we can see 100% damage with this one, 220 here, a shield. Draw one of these units attack cards, 20% damage to that card for one turn, so increase damage. We have area of damage here with inspiration, and I'll explain you what this inspiration means ahead. Same thing here with retain, deals 150% damage, activate inspiration to one random card in hand. The upgrades, unique when using own card with an activated inspiration effect, 60% damage while enemies, and this one more damage while enemies. And this one, pretty cool, these cards, because they provide a lot of area of damage, and sometimes it's really important. Against a boss is a different strategy, but when you want to clear, and there's some bosses, they summon a lot of monsters, we really want to kill all of them to reduce the damage we take. So here they are showing the Yuki, and guys, I know these stats can look pretty high, but these are the stats with the memory fragments equipped. They are all level 5 on this one they showed to us, so don't really trust on these stats, are not so high. They probably will be a bit lower. Here it's how much the affinity can give to you. So we have plus 39, 13, health 39. Then about the cards, we can see here the starting cards and the epiphany cards. The ones we saw before, so 132% damage. This one, the ones you saw before, was the flat damage without any gear or anything. These ones are probably already increased by the potentials, memory fragments, and all of that. We can see a couple more here. So this one, flash slash, damage to all, and yeah, they are exactly the same. So first card we have is the long sword slash, is attack card. And the inspiration, when this card is moved to hand by ability, activate inspiration. Okay, so when you use a card, a skill that will make you draw a card, so moved to your hand by an ability, will activate the inspiration cost, and this card will be 0. Next we have the rapid slash. The inspiration works exactly the same way. When you get a card activated by ability, you have your damage increased by 30% on the rapid slash. Flowing parry, just a skill that will increase your shield. Then this card, prepared to subdue. Here you can get a few epiphanies, draws one attack card of this unit, increase damage. So when you use this card and you get one of those cards you've seen before, you get the inspiration activated and will be you will have an extra effect. So the epiphanies that are possible to get with this card are these ones that you are watching on the screen. As you guys can see, they can give you pretty nice buffs. These ones gives retain and increase the amount of that card by 30% for one turn. This one plus 20% damage to attack cards of this unit. This one draws 2 cards instead of just one. This one draws 1 card plus 1 damage to those cards, and a card and inspiration, draw 1 attack card of this unit. Last one, draw 1 card, and at the start of the next turn, draw 1 card, 1 attack card of this unit. So a lot of drawing epiphanies you can get here. Then the flash slash. These are the epiphanies. So on those ones, they look pretty similar. So it just increased the damage. This one is inspiration cost -1. This is -2, so it will be 0. This is +1 hit. This one gives you retain and 60% damage amount for each drawn card of this unit for one turn. So maximum 3. You can increase the damage by 180%. So you can do insane damage with this one. And this one just decrease. I mean, this one will be 3, so it'll be 2. This one is not worth it. This is probably the biggest one around here, or even this one that will be 0 cost. Next one, we have the Trickery Strike. This one gives retain, so will not be discarded by the end of the turn. When activate inspiration for a random card of this unit in hand. The Epiphany is for this one, so you have still retain with increased damage. You can choose one card of this unit in hand and activate the inspiration effect. Pretty good. This one, retain, retrieve, same damage as this one, and activates inspiration of one random card of this unit in hand. This one, activates inspiration of or all cards of this unit in hand. You can build a big combo with this. This one has less damage than this two. Draws the one card that have inspiration effect. This one, more damage than all of the other ones and just reduce the inspiration. I think this one here, because you can choose one card to activate inspiration and you're still doing a really good damage, but you have a lot of cards and you can create a big combo with this one. Then we have the upgrade card, Freezing Blade. This one, when using a card of this unit with an activated inspiration, 60% damage to all enemies. The Epiphanies, we have the first one, so it just increased its when using a card of this unit with an activated inspiration, deals damage to everyone. And keep in mind, these upgrades will last for the entire fight. This one, Unique Initiation, when using a card of this unit with an activated inspiration, 60 damage, so the same damage, but is 0 cost. This one is 1. When using a card of this unit with activated inspiration, gives 130%. This one is not so good. This one, 30% damage amount to attack cards of this unit that target all enemies. And this one, at the start of the turn, activate inspiration for one random card of this unit in hand. I think this one is pretty good. This one as well, but I think the first one is probably the best of all. Then we have the Iceberg Cleave. This one deals damage to wall. If you activate the inspiration, plus 1 it, but reduce the damage amount by 20%. Then about the Ego skill, we already talked about this. So more attack cards in your hand, more damage you'll deal with this Ego skill. So here they are just basically showing all the motion restored. So all the effects you can get from these, from activating the motion. Next, about the partner. So this will be the partner. There will be a banner coming together with this character where you can summon this partner. So this is West Makot. This one, it gives the additional effect to strikers. So attackers of the silent combatants draw their ability if their damage increased by 25%, which is a lot, and plus 10% damage amount of the silent combatant cards with inspiration. So yeah, this, I don't think we have much characters with inspiration, so ideally this will be a partner, ideally for Yuki. The Ego skill, it's 3 EP and moves one card from hand to draw pile and draw one silent combatant card. Okay, so you can get one of the Yuki cards with this Ego skill that you may really need in your hand at the moment. Then they talked about the potentials, but they didn't show much. Then this is a memory fragments they are using. They are using these two sets, but it doesn't mean you really need to use these sets. To be honest, most of the cards can be 1 cost cards or minus 1. So if you reduce the cost of the cards, then this will not do much, but this one will increase the critical damage. So this is something that needs to be tested and know which will be the best memory fragments for this character. And these will be the banners. We have the Amplified Distress Signal Yuki. So remember, you have 50% chance to get her or a random 5 stars at the first time. If you don't summon Yuki at first, then the next one will be a guaranteed one, but remember, will be a total, it depends when you're summoning the first one, but imagine if you get a random one at 70, worst case, worst scenario, then you need to do more 70 to have Yuki as a guaranteed. So worst case scenario, you need to summon like 140. And then this will be the banner for the partner. But for the partner, as you guys can see, you just need 70 to get the partner. And one thing I forgot to say, you can also summon these 2 characters. So Nia, she works pretty well with this character. If you've not played with Nia, I've been playing a lot and she's really good, especially for this character, because Nia can draw a lot of cards and pull back all the cards from this character back to your hand, and this will increase much more the damage you can deal with her. Then we have this guy that can work with her as well. Lucas is pretty good as well, and during this banner you get these 2. So I've not used this partner yet, but this one is a good support to use. She provides some healing, so it's a really good one to use with your supports like Mika, for example. And this was everything they talked about during this live about Yuki. She looks pretty good, the abilities are really nice, and she deals really good amount of damage. Of course, all this gameplay they showed to us was with a powered Yuki, so level 60, Mori Fragments 5, Affinity 40, so it's like a boosted Yuki. So it will be different when you summon her and start playing with her. She will not be so strong as you can see on this video. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one where I'm going to do a summary about everything they talked about season 1. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll release it later today. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and don't forget, leave your like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.